welcome. It's some more tea time. I gotta check this out. Now, a few of you guys, if you come in here, might not want to stick around. I will invite some people up on the stage if you want to come up on the stage and put a little bit of speculation on this show, even though speculation has now went viral. Everybody has something to say about this Blues Clues show. So we'll give it a minute, but I'm going to let this play for a second. I'm going to pin my link on the show. But you got a camera up for a second, and then you can not camera or let me see who you are backstage. Okay. Let's copy this. Bam. Let me peep in a little bit. Listen, I don't own the rights to the contents that are being played. This is some channel. I can go on my TikTok and probably find it. Z-Banger. Yeah, that's who is playing this content of Clarissa. Hi, servant. Now, after I do a little bits and pieces of this, I got to jump back over into my original content where there's some stuff going down that a lot of people just don't like to hear, but I got to stay on top of that as well. And the regulars that come in here, they'll know what I'm talking about. Okay. Listen, I'm home. So I'm dressed down. Y'all already know. I come on here like I want to anyway. This ain't no damn fashion show, and I ain't entering one. But let's check this out. She said a lot. She's made up some excuses about who her son is and why he does the things that he do. That's usually what happens when you are the mother of a child. There's going to be a little bit of defense for your kids ever, because she birthed Blueface and raised them. In her eyes, nobody knows best but her, just like any parent. So I'm going to pin this up. But like I said, you'll have your moment if you choose to come up here and apply your speculations to it. Tell me what you feel and how you feel about it. I wish that would move down, but I guess not. And I'm guessing, I don't know if they can tap it with a pen, but we will see. But let's listen for a little bit, y'all. I had a long day, guys, but I took care of a lot of business today. The picnic was wonderful. I had a good time. The food was magnificent, y'all. So shout out to our catering people that comes out. And I hope everybody that showed up enjoyed themselves just as much as I enjoyed myself. But coming from Sunday Sunday and into Monday, it's just been going. I need a few more hours on the clock. I do. I need a few more hours. But unfortunately, you got to use what's been given to you. Got to make it work. But let me check it out.
I know y'all wanted me to get on here and leave my 2 cents. So I did. And I plan to just keep giving my 2 cents the whole way through. Now that I don't have,
I'm gonna get into some of them clips that's out there too.
I'm not a fan favorite of anyone, you know.
She says she's not a favorite fan.
It is.
But you know what? I told y'all that I got the niggas mixed up. Okay, that was nigga number 3 that was talking today. I'm gonna see if I can go back and replay some of that for you guys. But didn't I tell you one of them is gonna start talking? And this one here, what is it, Troy or something like that? Oh, he started talking about everything going on behind, that was to a surprise to him. Parts of it that, hey, this ain't script right here. This kind of caught him off guard where Chrisean showed up, right? And he's like, okay, but what's going on here? But y'all got to check him out too. He made it entertaining. It was very comical. However, he put some details out there that can absolutely be used in the court of law. He told exactly how it went down with Chrisean showing up and Nevaeh asking who that is and goes to the door, and how Chrisean disappeared all of a sudden and then came back. Dude, like, he's really telling it now, mind you, because he has a boss. He has a boss, which is Blueface. Now, it would suck, like I said, if some things are coming out of his ninja's mouth that probably shouldn't be told, and that can cause a confliction between these guys. End up falling out. Now all these guys got some stuff up in their belt about, you know, some of the real stuff that's been going on that could lead them into a testimony on the stand. So sometimes, even though it's entertaining, you can't just tell it all. Loose lips don't get paid on the boulevard. Now, the scene with Nevaeh calling the police, that can be held against them, because at the end of the day, Blueface will hold that in his memory bank that, okay, well, yeah, she might be a good one. Well, she might, you know, I might need to keep her around. But she is also now, in my opinion, is considered to be one of those females that will call the police on you, period. So he's got to be careful about that. He's got to be careful about that. Let me check her out. Oh, did it go out? Right. Let me rewind something.
I don't want to come in on here biased with half the situation and half the story. I did try to watch some of the stuff with Nevaeh, and the baby shower was absolutely beautiful. So shout out to whoever did the baby shower. It looked like something I would have put my hands on. However, it didn't look how Rela's is going to look. It didn't look like a bunch of happy family people getting together to enjoy a moment for a baby that is going to be loved and appreciated. So I will say
I agree
that's
with
going
that.
to be the advantage for Rela.
Oh, hold on. Oh, hold on.
I'm not getting ready to feel. Waiting so long, but one thing she knew while she was waiting, what type of man he was, and it wasn't no guarantees on that. Rela should strictly co-parent and engage with Karlissa, and that is exactly what she's doing. And not only has she agreed to engage with me, that is journey. That will be Jaden's saying she's not having any more kids, guys. She said, I don't want no more kids. So if you're a woman that don't want no more kids, and this person is having your daughter's possible sister, and if you all know what a sister is, or how much you're gonna end up needing a sister before it's all over, a real sister. Hold on, they turning you upside down. Oh, y'all, she might be over here doing the voodoo.
She ain't gonna never be able to shake that voodoo stuff now.
I like to read some of these comments. If Chrisean would have met up with her, she'd have been cool. Yep. That's a Pisces. he is caught on camera wanting a family with Chrisean. He asked Chrisean to have his baby. And she keeps saying 12. Oh, this shit is crazy. Look at all these people. Okay, I want to see that one. Hold on. Let me find what Krishan said about this fight. Let me see. Where is it? Where is it? Let's see what she says. What does she have to say about the fight? That's what I want. Mom is a little boring.
She can't even press charges even if she wanted to because she smoked first. She wanted it. It was so bad. Like, why was she trying to fight you? Because she was talking over the homies. Like, they were all just talking, and she just started talking over people and like to her people, to her brother, to Blue, all that. And he's like, I don't even know why you even talking to me. Walk over there. Like, he told her where to come. She walked over, but took that animosity out on me because I was the only girl around. But in chat, I fight different now. I need both my hands. No, I usually use that one on that street fight. She can't even press charges even if she wanted to because she smoked first. She wanted it. It was so bad. Like, why was she even trying to fight you? Because she was talking over the homies. Like, they were all just talking, and she just started talking over people and like to her people, to her brother, to Blue, all that. And he's like, I don't even know why you even talking to me. Walk over there. Like, he told her where to go. She walked over, but took that animosity out on me because I was the only girl around. But in chat, I fight different now. I need both my hands.
I fight different now. I use both of my hands. Yeah, everybody should use both of their hands. Necessary. Everybody should use. Oh, I'm just going through something.
But you fight, you wanna go fight? So you worried about the wrong shit that they doing to you. But you fight, you wanna go fight her? Exactly. So you worried about the wrong shit that they doing to you. But you fight, you wanna go
I
fight her?
heard about Queen.
Exactly. So you worried about the wrong shit that they doing to you.
This shit is nuts. Now, I was listening to a lot of people, I guess, who gets a lot of subscribers or maybe monetize or whatever, say that a lot of the stuff can't be played because the fight and stuff can't be played because YouTube will send not a copyright, but information about copying, restrictions of what you can and cannot play. And they were talking about how biased that is with YouTube, and I think so too, because how is it that they're allowing all of these other fights and things that is going on around YouTube? You see fights like everywhere. The Wisconsin State Fair had a humongous brawl out there. It's on YouTube. Look at all of the Karen shows. What about the police shows that comes out? It shows fighting on there. So I was a little bit conflicted. I was confused. Like, you know what? You're right. How is it that they randomly pick people to block out a show or send you notice on something that they would consider you to not be playing? That's weird. Like, if people are playing it, then let's play it. But I guess they just randomly pick people. I played a little bit of it today, but so far I haven't gotten a notice yet. But I just feel like, listen, it's just content right now.
Thinking with Blue is everybody, even her brother, Tiny, was like,
I don't
if
think
you
that
don't
I've
know,
heard
baby.
her explain how she got there. Who tipped this off? I heard one name, and then her making a decision because some girl done said some words to leave the safety of her place to go over there to this goddamn party where WAC 100 said that she wasn't invited, she was not getting in. He asked her to leave. So that's where the conflict is at. And they said she left, but then she returned. So, but she's sitting on here saying that she shouldn't be held accountable in any wrongful doing, because if you look at the fight, the girl made the first blow, allegedly, because that's the clip that's been put out here. But it seems like that there might have been some type of altercation prior to that, because I'm listening to another show where someone is saying that there was the reason why this statements are being made about the gunshots that were out there, that allegedly Blueface was already in a brawl or something with some guys. To me, they got a mixture of this whole girlfriend confliction going on with also this gang banging shit going on, which is the Crips. Now, I also took a peep in to see, well, who is this DDG guy or something like that, right? And I was like, oh yeah, I did see a video of him not too long ago where I guess his girlfriend or fiance was trying to get in the car and in the truck, I guess, and her dress was extremely tight, which was cutting off a lot of restricted blood flow, right? And she was kind of leaning in like over to the side like a mermaid, and she just could not move at all. And then when I went to look, I was like, yeah, that's her, because of course the pictures were taken and I recognized the dress that she had on, and I was like, oh wow, that guy is pretty young, you know. But
I'm talking about the pregnant woman. I'm talking about I'm making with Blue is. Everybody, even her brother. Right? Like,
she said she made it where Blue is at. Why did you make it where Blue is at, though? Like, there needs to be some more questions to her.
And I got my boss's hand if I slip. That's not, if I did this, I don't know if y'all can see, but I reached back and then I connected. You can hear the connect, but you can't see it because whoever was recording was really watching. So then I kept going. And am I part of that? No, but I don't know if be good. Like, security, she can't even press charges even if she wanted to because she saw first.
I don't know if I agree with that, Christian.
I'm not talking about the pregnant woman. I'm talking about who won't love her and fight for her because she's running her mouth. That's the cost of running your mouth about my son. What? You don't know how many times I slapped Blue and beat up Blue?
Well, that will clearly show that you have anger issues. Because there's this saying that sometimes you got to let people talk, or they'll let you walk yourself right onto somewhere where you don't want to be. Words are just what they are, words. And the only time you make any words count against you is when you react to them, period. I've been in that situation several times. Sometimes your reaction will prove their truth by arguing with them, by the way that you react to them. I would have taken it had she ignored it all and not give them any attention that what this girl said was a complete lie. I would have probably taken it that way. But when you react, everybody knows, you know, every action gets a reaction, but it's how you react to it. And she allowed words to take over her sanity. And that's, you know, it's crazy amongst all of us that we do that. You know, being called the B word triggers us. We're going to snap. We're going to say something, or being lied on. And I get all of that, right? Now, different situations may occur. In Krishan's life, this is real to her because she's fighting for a reason and a cause, a season. And that's to be with that damn man. Even though now she tells you that she's not. She just wants him to be there because, according to her, he's the father of her child. According to the majority of the public out here, the deceased boy, a young man, is the father of the child. So you got that whole situation going on over there, also on the other side of the freaking railroad track, while the public is out here stuck in the world of Blues Clues, Krishan Blues Clues, and everybody else that's in this crap. But this here, girl.
Running his mouth. I'm talking about family fate. It's gonna be streamed. I'm not talking about the pregnant woman. I'm talking about who will love her and fight for her because she running her mouth. That's the cost of running your mouth. My son. What? You don't know how many times I slapped Blue and beat up Blue?
Now, she says that's the cost of a person running her mouth. When I look on these social media sites, do you know how many people has been running their mouths about her son? About her son. Way more than I'm sure this young lady who said something to piss her off has ran her mouth. I know that we can name one in particular because he goes hard on Krishan, and that's that Sean Davy Wade. He's on it. His stories are extra super extended long about what Junior is, how he is, how he got there, what caused him to be this way, what type of character Krishan is, but we don't see no goddamn cease or desist or her putting up that money to take him to court, possibly on a defamation of character suit. You don't see that. You don't see Krishan getting out of character, except for sometimes she will address the community out here and just express how tired she is. That's it. But in this brawl here, you have it where she's speaking on a specific person, and she don't like this specific person because of what she said. However, this specific person is an easy target for her because she is physically in the circle. She can physically be stepped to. That was easy for her. But for Krishan to come and step with all of these other people who are saying demising things about her son, right? Torturous things, crazy things. She can't get to all of those people. She doesn't want to put up all of the money that she may have to put up to file all of these lawsuits against all these people. Number one, she's got to find them all. But I just find it very funny when it comes to, because that's what I see. When I click on, that's coming up in my algorithm, is usually that Sean Davy guy, right? And it's always something about her baby. He has led the crop of brandishing out the speculation for people to go along with and start saying, yeah, she's a trashy mom. She's a this, she's a that, she's a that. But yet then you don't have a storyline or any show anger coming from Krishan about that guy. You just don't see it. He's not involved with anything to do with the Blues Clues circle. So this is where you can detect where she's just rambling and saying on anything about, perpetrating what made her mad. How is it that this single person over here pissed you off and made you mad, but then she went to go lay some hands? She went to go pull up. Easy targets. And of course, the main course of the meal is involved, and that's Blueface. But she won't go over here. She won't take it to the left column. Why she won't go to the left column? Why she won't put all the money up to shut some of the main people down out here who's also did that? People who allegedly would probably have them called out these social workers and things on her. Where's that energy for that? That's just weird to me. However, this is her thing and her show, and she likes to pick, I guess, her targets and make a point out of it.
For running his
Crazy.
mouth, I'm talking about streaming pay. It's gonna be streamed. I'm not talking about the pregnant woman. I'm talking about who won't love her and fight for her because she running her mouth. That's the cost of running your mouth about my
Also,
son.
she
What?
was
You don't know-
pregnant. She was pregnant. Now, in the clip that we saw earlier, you can hear a young lady in the crowd close up to the fight yelling, she's pregnant. Oh my God, she's pregnant. Now, I tried a little bit to catch a little feelings behind that, but it wouldn't let me. My soul and my mind wouldn't let me. I thought about it, and the first thing I thought about was, oh my, this young lady's pregnant? Well, then all of a sudden I had a change of heart. I had a change of heart. Wait a minute. And she's standing out there with her mid-raised dress on, got on her nice, beautiful wig. Her hands are ready, and she took the swing at Kreayshawn. She don't care about her pregnancy. What in the hell? I'm not about to let nobody put me in my feelings because you're pregnant. Well, take your pregnant ass on out there and see how that works out for you. I know I sound a little harsh from things that I say, but reality usually comes off that way. If you start caring too much about stupidity, you'll become part of stupidity. And ain't no way. No. So what does the most of us tend to retort to? I'm gonna pray for her. I'm gonna pray for her. Now I don't know what I'm gonna pray about. I can't say, well, God, protect this girl, because this girl done already made a choice to not have protection or provide protection for herself. And if it's true, the embryo or the fetus that is in her body. And I believe that they say, from what I heard and what I done grown up on, if one don't care about itself, you can only apply this amount of energy into it, because a person will sit there and rely on you to drain yourself with the shit that they're going through. So I don't do it. I don't do it. You ain't stressed, then I ain't going through stress for you. Why? Why would I be so worried about it? Now, there are some good people to do that for. I don't have a problem going through life and acknowledging that. But the goofy stuff, oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Something you got to let go. Let go and let God. Because this is bigger than me. And my mental sure in the hell means a lot to me than to allow somebody, especially people, like you don't know. You just don't know. You don't know what's inside of their world. And we're looking from the outside in and just going to have to just wish them well. Okay, she was pregnant, Kreayshawn. Wow. Now, was Kreayshawn supposed to feel some type of way? Maybe Kreayshawn was hearing that also in the crowd. But sorry, there's no way. It's hard for a person who is already caught up in the heat of the moment to acknowledge that. What was she supposed to do? Stand there and be like, I can't fight you. You pregnant. I can't fight you. You pregnant. No, Kreayshawn is already at a 10. So it's hard to turn that down now, because not only is she's at a 10, she's got a point to make. She had a cheerleader, her main cheerleader, standing right there, hyping her up. And that was Blueface. So there is no way that she was going to possibly disappoint Blueface. Whether she was killing two birds with one stone. She was satisfying herself about what the girl was saying or anybody else, and she took it out on the girl. She finished it up with that young lady. And then she had to also acknowledge the hype that she was given. That happens in everybody's fight. Once you get a person out there on the sideline, you bring your homegirls or your homeboys to the fight, you got something to prove. Because you don't want to hear them talk bad or down on you if you lose that fight or if you walk away from that fight. You don't want to be called a punk, sissy, scared ass. Got something to prove. But in the moment of the heat of the heat of this moment here, I'm gonna keep saying it. She let her Bible go. She laid that Bible down. And that Bible, according to what I've been watching with her, became the source of her healing, became the source of her looking for better things in life. But every time she sets it down, she puts the gear into reverse. Every time she has some involvement with the man who she claims is the father of her child, she puts her gear into reverse, and it causes her a setback every time by the public. To her, it's not considered a setback. She knows that this is her character. She knows that this is how she can turn this on and off if needed to be. She knows it. So I look and I watch everybody. I can't understand how so many people actually gets into one's feeling about it. It's a show. It's a person, and it's a real person. But at the same time, shit like this get televised, then we should have been pouring our hearts out watching a whole bunch of other serious things that are going on around America. But people pour their hearts out for this. And I get love. I get how it can execute in different ways of the mind and the body and the soul. So I understand that, but it's a tragedy watching these females allow themselves to get caught up or volunteer to be in this circle of toxicity, tragedy. It's crazy.
You don't know how many times I slapped Blue and beat up Blue for running his mouth? I'm talking about family fate. It's gonna be streamed. I'm not talking about the pregnant woman. I'm talking about who will love her and fight for her because she running her mouth. That's the cost of running your mouth about my son. What? You don't know how many times I slapped Blue and beat up Blue.
Now that ain't nothing to be proud about. Slapping somebody, beating up somebody, it's never nothing to be proud about. But check this out. I'm gonna replay this fight because I actually heard on the curb that Blueface might have kicked the young lady. Should Blueface be held accountable for that? I don't know, because that young lady actually spoke out. She mentioned nothing about no charges or nothing. Now, if she decided to come forward about that situation and Blueface doing so, and somebody provide her with the proof that this happened, it is possible that that video showing Blue's action with this girl can be used against him, unbeknown to her that she was kicked in this fight. I think the question is now, will there be anybody getting in trouble? Just because we saw nobody handcuffed, taken in, doesn't mean that nothing will come about of the situation. Now, if you saw the cheerleader on the sideline, he's almost a foot away from her. Sounds like he might be saying, "Get that B." He pushed her on. Somewhere that could be considered an illegal action to be done if a case was built on this. Get that B. What do they call those people? The co-conspirator. He was accompanying the situation, but it wasn't just only him. It was a few more out there, but it was a few more out there that was not pleased with the situation. Nobody really stepped in the middle of this to break it up, though. It was just going on. You see the people back there in the back, they looking down there like, What in the hell? I don't see no phones out with those people though. Now, the guy in the black t-shirt appears to be one of the ninjas. Krishan is not that heavy for him to have been able to reach in, cuffed her up like a bear, and lift her up and pulled her back. But it's a risk to doing that because the female that she was on top of, swinging on, could have taken the advantage, could have gotten up and controlled the situation and started back in on Krishan. So maybe the action that he did was best for Krishan. But I was trying to hear if he was edging this on as well. And that was, discretion is advised. She's pregnant. That's what you hear. She's pregnant. And obviously the lady that was screaming, she was pregnant. Wasn't getting caught up in the middle of that either. She didn't want to get hit either, so you can't blame her. Crazy, right? Let me go to my page because I want to show somebody got hit on that. It's been a whole lot of hitting between them two. It's been a whole lot of hitting. Yeah, it's been a whole lot of hitting. Where is it? I hate when I'm on here because I can't find the history.
Okay, you guys, this is Nevaeh going live today, talking about everything that happened yesterday or last night. I mean, I don't know how this girl is not on a flight somewhere away from him after all that drama, but let's listen.
Oh, she got her own show.
Yeah, 17 makes a pro. I'm trying to see what this bitch going on. Oh shit. Very live. Very live. Oh my god. Charlie, are you live? Yo, I don't know how to work this son of a piece of shit. We're going to my doctor's appointment. My first week. Thank you. So we trying to get the
Blueface must be sleeping.
Yes.
Oh my God, he's not going to the doctor's with him. Oh no.
You know, the shower was beautiful. Yeah, yes.
It was just adults in there kicking and promoting.
Last night was a great time. I do feel some things were true. Honestly, a lot of
Oh.
things. So like, you know what? It's okay.
Mm.
It's all okay. It's all okay. Run away from your baby. Run away. Run away. So get this
Still
baby
all
out of me.
cap.
So,
I don't believe none of it's all cap.
out of me. It's time to go ahead and get out. The baby shower's done. I'm so appreciative for the baby shower that was thrown for me. I shout out to Arlie and Greg. I'm so appreciative. Yes.
Carlissa said that she didn't give thanks, but she did. She gave some shout out.
Let me look at the comment section. You should have streamed that whole baby shower and your stuff and got all the money because the viewers are from you.
She
Yeah,
did
I
it.
should have. I really should have. I should have streamed. I'm sorry. I definitely should have streamed. I fucked up. But it's okay because we're going from here. The baby's almost here. So I hope you guys are ready to sub up, to just be there for every moment with me and my two babies. We're ready. Then start gifting her. This camera? How? Girl, you have no real friends because why was you solo? And that girl was not my friend. I don't know her from a campaign.
Okay, so no, we're gonna tell you what really happened. What really happened is we all stood up after the baby shower. We thought that the baby was going to the house. The baby was with her man, and she was on the string, so she wasn't looking at her phone.
Oh, I think
So
it's
yeah,
working.
she was there by herself. We ended
That's
up pulling
all
up
right.
late.
Let me
Like,
check.
and when we pulled up,
Let me
we ended up
check.
scooping her up and saving the baby because no. But yeah, she was not really by herself for real. I mean, she was by herself, but it wasn't supposed to play out like that. And I keep seeing stuff where people are like, her friend. None of her friends got drafted today. That was a random post. No, that was a random post. Okay, that wasn't a random post. That wasn't a random friend.
We're not going to call that girl a hoe. We don't know her from a campaign. But it was a random individual. We don't know her. Okay? We don't know her. So that was about it. My friends, they showed up at the baby shower. They showed up, showed out, looked beautiful. They didn't have a clue what was going on and who was my friend. Suspicions on how the after got leaked. Well, from what Bertie said, he leaked it. So here we are. I'm going to get the baby. I'm going to get my next week. No dad is around right now.
Oh, she doesn't have the chain on.
So to have a peaceful moment without being called me names, being brought down. I thought my day could be special, but just because it was his third time being at a baby shower, it was okay. Like for him to make me feel like downplay me and try to make me feel like a piece of shit. Whatever happened to my past by me being at a shelter, I don't think there's something that goes my face. Yeah, none of my family was there. I'm gonna be real on that one. He ain't gone. I could have reached out to some people that would be there, but I didn't choose to. I kept this shit to myself. You know, where you hit that stage in life where you don't want to share type of experiences with people and you just want to do it all on your own because you're so used to being independent. I've been that person from the jump. It's okay for you to go through things with your first baby, your firstborn. That makes you even stronger. My baby is everything. So my baby is my everything at the end of the day. So at the end of the day, if I chose to do this, me and my son bond is just even stronger. That's mine. I don't give a fuck. We all go through things. These bitches got Section 8. These bitches got EBT. These bitches got everything. You know what I mean? It don't matter. We can have type of things. That's what the government's for, to help, right? So therefore, nobody's perfect. I never got this motherfucker saying I'm too perfect to have these type of things. I never asked nobody for having EBT or to go to a shelter. I still got some friends in the shelter. Nothing's wrong with that, bro. I looked at myself and got myself out the shelter. That's not in his name. That's just not in his name. He didn't put me in a fucking apartment. So it's like, I'm just tired of everybody trying to make it seem like this right here is where I'm from. He put me on a platform. I appreciate it. I would never downplay that.
And even still, let's not act like you didn't already have like your own platform. Like that,
He just really made my, he boosted the shit out of me. And I'm so appreciative for that. I would never downplay anybody for that. Like, I would never do that. Like, my program. I didn't have something big to say.
Isn't she talking like she's done? Is she talking like it's over with? It's never done. It's not done. She's about to have his baby. So there will still be some involvement with these two. There will be definitely some involvement with these two. We done seen how he can lick in her ear, caress her face, and play some songs that she also likes, that puts her, thinking cap on to make her feel some blue time, but she's speaking like she's gone. That's like, this is it. This is the end of the road. I can't do this anymore. Now, if she's leaving, who's next? Everybody's wondering. He's not about to stop having another one there. And from the look of it, they're lined up waiting. They're lined up waiting. And then you got people wanting to feel some type of way about these young girls that has this behavior about themselves. Not Pat. Go right ahead.
It's like I did it. And it's okay. I can admit my faults. And yeah, maybe I did tell the truth too much. That's cool. Dude, I guess that's the truth I'm going because I no longer have the urgency to keep telling y'all anything. If you believe it about me, sure, I did it. If you feel this way about me, feel that way. I'm not changing the feeling. But I no longer can prove myself to nobody that doesn't want to hear me out, but wants me to sit and hear them out every chance of the day. People don't matter. And for them to keep trying to come. That is a screen outfit on you.
Oh, she got a fat booty. Look. Oh my god, her booty is so big.
Gay. They're just gay everywhere. Ugh.
How to turn on subs on Kick. If you guys know a way or anything, let me know. Okay, so 85 hours live streaming today. I'm going to do that for y'all. So right now, I'm going to put y'all on pause and we're going to go outside. Wait, what time is it? 12:01. We're going to go outside and play together, okay? You guys?
So now she's about to do her own streaming. Whether if Blueface will compensate off of that on her making her money, I guess that is something that the communities are going to have to wait and see. But now she's ready to do her own streaming. I'm just trying to see about what, other than showing the advancing of the newborn, having the team, the community interacting and, speaking on, because the first thing you're going to hear is, oh, it's a beautiful baby. And then people will go in on that. And who he looks like is the second thing. And then you'll start hearing the people with the bias notions, if it doesn't look like one or the other, and looking for any deformities if the baby has any. That's what's about to play out pretty much, in my opinion, on her starting to do more hours on her own live. Do y'all think that Blueface will get in and crash her shit? What will happen? I don't know. I see him showing up trying to crash her own shit. I will see. I will fast forward.
Being successful. No, seriously. Like, a dick is the last. I'm about to have 2 kids. A dick is the last thing that I would be focused on worried about. I swear to God, don't give up on no more. I don't want to. I'll see you. Come with me, guys.
So, with that being said, since she doesn't want any more Dino, and you have the young lady on the side of her who are driving and admiring female ass, could it be possible? Could it be possible? I'm just saying, normally that's how it starts, with all the talk, and get to talking all that. Listen, enticing stuff. Could it be? She says she doesn't want any more Dino. I mean, she might start engaging in same sex. I'm just saying, do I see her on her way with leaving a Blueface? No. It's hard to tell though now, because now you hear her sounding grounded. I'm about to do this, and I'm on Dino. I ain't dealing with this no more. I'll be on my way. And of course, she's headed to her doctor's visit without him this time. She's not sitting on any white leather. She's definitely not driving, and she's not in the middle of a seat with silhouette music going and Blueface over on her left side. That vision is gone. What happened to that? Okay.
Stay here. Don't go nowhere.
Oh no, we can do that Blueface shit. Sitting there holding up. That's like watching y'all eat. Shit. Fast forward. Fast forward. Well, let's look at her back soon setup. One thing for sure, nigga 1, nigga 2, or nigga 3 didn't help put her damn screen together. Now, y'all know that sucks. I thought they said they like her. Now, why they ain't help this girl bang out and pop out her stream? Why? Why they help this girl? Oh, they work for Blueface. They work for Blueface. And I'm pretty sure she'll run across somebody or get better at herself at some point in time, because the only thing she really did on Blueface Live is sit there and talk and then hit that one key that I don't have plugged up right now to go boom, play the sound effects. She knew how to work that, but I don't think she ever sat down and really paid attention to study, learn, look and learn on how they were building those streams set up. The what do you call it? The visuals. I don't think she sat there long enough to learn that, and she should have been doing so, because now, since she's starting her own stream, she would know how to do it and pop her stuff. But she didn't. Wasted time, because I'd have been back there writing notes. What? Okay, what he doing? Okay, he doing that and shit. I'd have had that shit down pat. You got to take something away from nothing. Shit. something from something. You got to get something out of it.
Nevada Williams. Are you in Banger now? Like, what are you standing for?
Oh my. Do y'all think Blueface will be able to get into the delivery room now? Do you? Because she talking about, no more you, bro. Do y'all think that he would be in the delivery room? Do you think so? Well, let's find out. Look at it.
She's in pretty good spirits.
They do too much out here. Will you look at this shit? Look at here, look at here, look at here. This is too much. Ain't that the other chick? They do too much. I don't even know why they made this young lady here look all happy and comfortable too. I cannot.
Through last night, but you know, she said this was her first stream. She's going to be streaming she said she's going to do about 5 hours today. So we'll be checking that out. This is really just a mess. And regardless as to whether she's stupid or she did it before, anything, it's the fact that there are kids involved in all this nonsense. And Blueface set up there yesterday. I don't know if you guys saw it, but they were leaving the baby shower, and he was asking her why her granny didn't come. And she said, well, her grandma has cancer, something in her back. And this man sat up there and called her a bitch. Ain't no way in hell you're going to sit up and talk about nobody, not related to me, that I share DNA with. He's crazy. And if
I like the hot talk shit, I do. I can't lie. I do. All because it is really easy to say certain things online, right? But all honesty, since everybody is learning this whole strategic move that Blueface uses out here online, and the way that he talked to people, he wouldn't even be worth it. He can call my grandmama whatever the hell his heart feels like calling her, but see, because I'm old enough to know what she is. I know where she at. I know what she's doing. When or how have we gotten away from sticks and stones hurt your bones, but names and all that shit never hurt me? The objective is, I thought if they put hands on you, it's when you would react. So now we're back into this whole era of, you better not say nothing about none of my peoples. Say whatever you want to say. You want to cuss me out, call me names, have at it. Have at it. That's one of those bones, like in that operation game. You just take that one out because you got plenty of them left, right? Use the ones that you got left. Throw the one away that you just don't look. I don't need this. This is a bone here. You can't hurt this bone here. But it takes growth, to get past that obstacle. A lot of people are still sensitive out here, and I get it. You call my mama a B, huh? You call my baby a disabler? Oh, I'm about to pull up. You can call my kids disabled all you want to. They good. They real good. And we all know that one dose of ignoring such situations, right, only hurts the people who are continue to try to poke at you. If you don't give them anything to fight up against you on, they'll go away. They'll die off. They'll start looking like the crazy ones, talking to themselves, basically. But in all cultures, I guess I can say, everybody has it. You said what? Oh, I'm about to pull up. Shit. Shouldn't be able to get tricked off the streets that quick with nonsense, but that comes with growth. It's growth.
You could sit up there and call your grandmother a B because she didn't come. You stupid for sitting right beside him, girl.
Well, I agree with you on that.
I've never seen anything like this. But anyway, you guys, we gonna get back into the circus. I guess this is episode I don't know, 1100.
Yeah,
but
a lot of episodes.
Go with Sign.
Keep up
I'm
with
gonna check back. She's not really
I
good
lost
on the stream.
episodes too. Tell you the truth on where I was at. Like what episode I'm on? Because it'd be so damn many of them. What episode am I on? Now, there's a content creator that made absolutely so much sense today. I'm not gonna play it. You guys go check him out. I think that was, what is it, Seti Nash or something like that. Except for one little part in his video made me raise my eyebrow. His entire video made absolutely freaking sense. I won't play it though. Everybody else, I just like listening to them, what they're saying. And it's just crazy. Not only are the Black cult people are speaking about this. Click on some of those white content creators' channel. Everybody is speaking about this. Should Blueface have brought this much attention to himself? I agree with the other content creator. He might have wanted to tap out at some point. Sometimes you can't travel down the same road for too long with doing obnoxious things. It's going to get noticed. There's somebody that is laying in the brush out there. There's somebody that is at a gas station that you might stop at. There's somebody at your friend house that you're going to. Eyes are always on you when you think that they're not. He should have tapped out. He should have changed up the venue. He should have changed it up, because I don't think that good is going to come out of this one here. You gotta learn when to tap out. You got to, like, it's got to be over with. Okay, this is too much. This is entirely too much, right? Fun when you start it. It's fun watching it grow. It's fun noticing how many subs that is subbing to your channel or even involved in conversating with you. It's fun. It's exciting. It's an experience that I liked, I enjoyed, but when things starting to go left, like real left, kill that mockingbird. Oh no. And it doesn't seem like that a lot of these people in his group just doesn't have that, because what? Social media pays. It pays. Now, I've been coming on talking about this and ain't made a damn dime. Oh, wait, no. I got a few gifts coming up the screen here and there, and I appreciate those. But doing this right here, it's a lot of work. It's 9/11. I'm running low on sleep. I have a choice though, right? I can click off of here, go take my behind to bed. Or I could stay on here and keep running my mouth like I'm doing. See, we have choices. I can't care about whether if someone is subscribing or sharing a channel. I have to keep myself in a position to just like what I'm doing, or you'll lose interest in it. You know, you'll lose interest in it. So that's why I sit on here. I don't worry about all the rest. I just don't worry about it. Would I like to see it happen? Yes. It's exciting. It makes you come back and want to be more involved with your chat. But at the same time, you can't allow yourself to worry more about that, because you'll lose yourself from your channel. And I don't want to do that because I have fun here. I have fun being nosy and sometimes petty on this stuff, right? Even though there's a whole lot of other stuff going on around the world. A whole lot of stuff. But let me see what else I can sit on here and do. Hi, APZ. He created this whole last nasty scene, y'all. The whole last, but he stood on his word. He said what he mean what he said. He don't care about none of that. If it ain't about this, it's definitely not going to be about that. He definitely said, if this is not part of what you want to be part of, you may have to leave. And that's called the program. He was running a program. I'm trying to get to show you guys what Ninja number 3 said. Let me see if I can find his shit. I'm like, oh, Ninja, are you out here talking? Are you out here talking? I get it. He's creating the growth of his subs now. So he's also taking the position, maybe Blueface was sleeping and getting some rest or whatever the case may be, but he was in the studio. And of course, you got part one, high water, use of live water. And then in order to get part 2 of the story, you have to help him reach those up to the 1,000 subs on there. I don't know if he actually got the 1,000 because I ended up getting off of it for a second. Let me see if I can find it though. Let me see. Where is it? Oh, as a matter of fact, I might have sent it to my email. Hold on. Let me see if I see, because I wanted y'all to see it. Oh, I got a few of them show you from my email. Hold on. What is... Did I save him? I have to save it. How you doing, user live water? Thanks for joining or peeping in for a minute. I appreciate that. And I may sound tired to you because I've been up all day since 6 o'clock. Where is it, y'all? I can't stand coming on my desktop on YouTube because it confuses me a little bit with the history. When I'm on my phone, matter of fact, let's do it that way. I can jump right to a stop. Boom, 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 boom. I go right to it. See, it's like right there, but it shows differently on the computers. I don't see it anywhere on here at all. That's weird. Shorts live now. Nope. So the lineup is different on the computer. And that's what makes streaming a little bit hard sometimes, especially when you're on different streaming sites, right? I'm on StreamYard. I might jump on Zoom. I might jump on Streamlabs. I might jump on TikTok. I might jump on Instagram, Facebook, and it's just all different. So you got to try to remember it, especially if you haven't been on it, for a minute. It's like, oh shit, where's this button? Because your mind is thinking about the last controllers, the last options that you were just dilly dabbing with. So I'm like, this is it's a lot. I'm trying to tell y'all. So when you start your channels out there, people in the chat, trust me, just have some patience, have some fun with it, mess up on some stuff, because that's how you're gonna know how to correct some stuff. That's a fact. Mess it up first, because that's how I learned. It's like, oh, what's this one? What's this button for? What's this button for? And that's how I learned. It's like, oh, okay, don't press that no more. Don't do that one. Don't do that one no more. Let me see. Where is he at? It can't be too far down because I literally had not been watching anything else until I came down here. Other than that, how y'all doing today? How y'all doing tonight? This day is almost over though. How are y'all doing tonight? Let me see. I want to see if I can. One second. After I think I remember. Oh, and I'm going to listen to the response of DDG about Blueface. I'm going to listen to that one too before I get off of here. But where is the goddamn boy at? Oh my goodness. I thought I sent it and saved that. See what happened when you watch too much stuff? And then I'm out and I'm driving. So did I even screenshot it? Let me see if I screenshot the show that it was on. It's a lot, y'all. It's a lot. What show was this? I don't even know. I'm gonna have to get some more help from the mods. I'm gonna be like, here, save this. I'm gonna have to start sending it to y'all. I'm gonna have to send it to y'all, especially when I'm busy during the day like this and I'm just kind of grab and go. Shit. Oh my God. Somebody's got a thumbnail up saying 2 hours ago that Clarissa Shields suspended. What is that about? Anybody watch that? What is that about? What happened? How'd she go from winning a fight to being suspended? Anybody in the chat know what happened? Just give me a little brief, a little breakdown, because I don't want to go back and watch. I don't want to get off track with that. I don't want to, because I'm looking for something that I should have got darn saved to my email. Okay, let me see if I can do. This way you got to be unique, y'all. Start typing in some shit. I would click on her, but she kind of be a little long. What the hell?
Just trying to get.
It's about you, but
Nope. Okay. I'll have to find it. Yeah, I found the fight. I found the fight, but I found the young lady who she had to fight with. I found that. I was trying to find this other one with one of Blueface workers, the ninjas, how he laid out step by step about what happened with Krishan coming to the house. He's sitting in the studio. I thought I saved it, but I guess not.
She pulled up to Blueface house right before the baby shower. She got explained, so let's tap in. See what the shot.
I wonder if this it. Hold on. No. Oh, okay. I found it. Hold on. Y'all gotta check this out. Check this. So he's animated though. Okay, let me go here. I was over here like, is this guy? Yes. Okay, that's who channel it was. You're right, because that's what I'm on. If that's her name, let me get some shout out. No, this was All About the T1. So shout out to her channel, but I actually gotta listen. I gotta see this part here because it was hella funny. Let me get to where shots was goddamn. Let me get to the channel. Hold on. I was like, what? Okay, now come on, videos. Where are you? Let's go here. I thought it was hilarious. I was like, is he telling what just happened? Boy, shut up. You're not supposed to be telling. And then I'm on here like, okay, well, where was Blueface at while he's sitting on here telling this story? What was he at? Like, I don't know if I would have been happy with him on here telling that. I just don't. Let me see. All right, I'm ready.
Come on now. Don't, John.
Now, let me rewind.
Out.
Listen to the details. He's telling on here. Again, shout out to All About the Tea. But I gotta play this. This shit is funny. Just look at this shit. I was like, I knew it. I told y'all. One of them is going to come on this stream and start yapping because they on the inside. They're on the inside.
Down to Ninja number 3's live. Because he's very animated.
Ninja number 3. Oh, he was very animated. Shout out to All About the Tea.
All right.
Getting his
Let's
tea.
take a look at his
Now,
perspective.
watch how he delivered
And
his
all
message,
of the
just like
drama.
Blueface. And he probably the one told Blueface on how to do his. Don't go forward with the storyline until you captivate up on the subs. You call out the subs that you want, we get them, then you give them the next volume, right? This shit was funny. Shout out to All About the Tea.
Thanks, Nelly.
Let's open him up. This shit. Shout out to All About the Tea.
You could tell the bear's not there because they're smoking in the house.
Oh Lord. So they smoke in the house. Okay.
Don't y'all start that shit. Don't y'all start that.
Shout out to All About
That
the
was a
Tea.
fucked up ass chat comment. I swear to God. That was a fucked up ass chat comment. I'm not. Oh my God. So we started with bullshit.
Oh,
today?
he popped in the room.
So
I
we
didn't
start-
see him.
All right. We started with bullshit. You started
Oh,
doing
he
shit?
did kind of turn his head to the door a little
Yeah,
bit,
I'm
but
asking, you
I was
started
thinking maybe
with
he heard something.
bullshit. Duh, nigga. What he do? First of all, Chad,
He's like a 50-year-old,
fuck y'all.
25-year-old.
Fuck every last
What?
one of y'all motherfuckers that sit there talking about, oh, number 3, talking about face ain't here. Oh, it's scripted. It's scripted. Script what? Scripted.
Now,
Only thing is scripted.
I ain't the one to talk, okay? But have you guys, you started dating, have you ever thought about imagining what that young, hot looking, beautiful person would look like when they get older? Do you ever think about that? Because I used to, when I, was like on a date, right? The first thing I'm thinking about, number one, especially if I met the dad and I met the mom, because 9 times out of 10, as you get older, you start to look more like them. You know what aging is going to look like, so you can prepare yourself for it. It's going to happen. I'm seeing more of me, my mom and my dad in me as I'm getting older, right? But when it comes to the guy, so the mister, right? I know exactly what his dad looked like at the age before he passed away, at a certain age, right? And I'm looking at him like, oh my God. But I knew that. I already knew that. I knew it. So I'm not surprised at how he's looking now, which is like his dad. He was looking a lot like his mom, kind of features a little bit, right? But now it's like dominating with his dad. So I'm like, but I knew it. It's like, I kept saying, boy, I'm in, not that it's a bad thing, but I kept saying, oh Lord, he's gonna look just like his dad when he gets older, right? Because we're older now. And as I look here at ninja number 3, I'm like, okay, he's probably got a hottie toddy. I don't know. He's probably, average or whatever, right? And most women don't look at, the future of things. It's what's in front of us. I think that some divorces come about because of the unexpected. You probably didn't think that this person was going to change significantly to where it's like, oh, no, I'm not attracted to you no more. But long-lasting marriages, that's part of it. You in for the long haul, and those changes are going to come. And that's where we decide where we should be leaning on each other. We lean on each other. We know the changes. We help each other out as we go through the changes. We discuss some things that, hey, I like to see this. And, and your marriage can last like for a long time. That's acceptance of each other. That's loving of each other. But I look at ninja number 3, and there's going to be some significant changes in his facial feature as he gets older. Not that this even matters, because it don't, but that boy face is going to stretch so much further out this way. He's not correcting. He's going to wait till the last minute to correct, to kind of bring in his jaw structure a little bit, to kind of fit so that it can stay, together. It's just, he's got it. It's coming out this way. And it's like, okay, who's ever going to be with him when they get older? Oh boy, you are in for it. You are definitely in for it. But I like to look at the future of some things, and I monitor that. I recognize that by knowing the parents of the person, because that's who your significant other is going to end up looking like once the age lapse. Yeah. And then all of a sudden you ain't attracted or nothing to it. But I'm just saying, it can happen.
Is the smile off a nigga face. That bitch got scripted right off. I was like, she had to know. She had to know. I was like, oh, shit.
He cracks me up. Hi,
Hey,
Felicia.
what the fuck, bro? First of all, the nigga already bam, boom. I'm like, you know, this nigga.
Shout out to All About the Tea.
Boom, pop up. Okay, boom, there he is. The Michael Jackson and Billie Jean. It's crazy. Billie Jean came back around. It's crazy that motherfucking Billie Jean song came back around. Y'all remember they was playing that shit at the masseuse, bro? The masseuse. What was her name? What was the masseuse name? The Lolita? What was your name? Riverlita? A Riverdurchi? What was the masseuse bitch name? What was Juanita? Thank you, Teresa. No, not Teresa. Teresa, I ain't gonna lie, Teresa. She was having a little too much fun. Teresa got some history. That might be a little mystery, but we ain't gonna talk about that. Teresa know her way around the jungle, I'll say. And she was overly comfortable with all the bullshit. Another story with a different conversation. Another conversation for a different story. Another conversation to have about a different story. Or a story that we can talk about in another conversation. However the fuck that should go. But boom. So Juanita, yeah, I got shit on Juanita. Nigga. This nigga. He's streaming chat and then the knock at the door. Me, I'm not thinking of it. Oh, hey, I'm thinking it's one of the homies. We got the baby shower. It was Rock motherfucking ass. It was Rock motherfucking ass.
It was Rock.
It was Rock motherfucking ass. Bro, I tripped the fuck out, bro, in the motherfucker. Listen, check. All right. I know I should have had the camera yesterday. I'm sorry. Number two, he did a great job. Number two had the camera, chat. Right, it's the mailman. Chat, we ain't never had a mailman come to the door.
On a Sunday.
Put it in the mail.
He said, they don't even come up to the door. He has a mailbox.
Don't even mind that. We ain't even gonna worry about that part. We're not gonna highlight that, right? So boom. This motherfucker, though, chat, I'm back here in my seat. I'm like, what the? I ain't gonna say, bitch. I'm back. I'm doing my little production shit. I'm Spike 3 in this bitch. I'm Mr. Director. I'm back here. I'm back. Look, chat. I'm gonna show you how I am. I'm back here like,
He say
huh?
Spike
Oh,
Lee.
commercial.
We got, okay, fast forward. Shout out to All About the Tea. She fast forward.
That's me. I'm back here like watching. I'm back here watching, chat. So I'm doing production. I'm manning the boards and I'm pushing sliders and controlling the lights and shit. Dim stage 3. Dim stage 3. Hurry to. Hurry to. Hurry. Hand left. Facial. Get in the face. Put it in the face too. Put the camera right in the face. Yeah, like that's we on that. So boom. I'm back here watching. I see the doorknob. This nigga say,
You know, let me pause this because I keep hearing this and reading it. A lot of people likes to cite that Blueface is not on probation anymore. I'm trying to understand the substance to that. Just because he's not on probation anymore doesn't mean that he can't get into any more trouble. I don't understand that. That doesn't mean that. Okay, so he's off paperwork. Fine. But if he gets himself back into any more trouble, it's just a whole new process. He'll be issued a court date or either held in the freaking jail due to priors. He still has priors just because he's off of probation or parole. Is it probation or parole? I think she's probation. Yeah, probation. What is the biggie about saying that? They act like, oh, well, he's off probation, so ain't nothing that can be done to him like ever. That what? It just starts over. He just started his process over. And the same way that they tell you that anything you say can, will be held against you in the court of law, is the same process that they will use if you pick up a new goddamn charge. They're going to look at your prior history. That is how they substantiate. Hey, what we gonna do here? This boy ain't been none but trouble. This boy has been into this. This boy just recently got released off of probation and he's back into this. And then they go and make their goddamn decisions based on how they're going to proceed with this boy. But this kills me when I've been reading this and listening to this like all day. I even think I heard Clarissa say something. Oh, he's off of probation. What in the fuck does that suppose? Fine, he's off probation. That does not exemplify him from getting new charges based on any new criminal activity that they might pick him up on. That is the weirdest shit. Oh, he's off probation. Okay, so what? And everything that he did to get himself in the situation that he was, that allowed him to be on probation without serving out the rest of whatever time, or adding that to an addition to keep him out of trouble for a length of time, because all he had to do was comply to all of that. Okay, fine. But he can definitely re-trigger the goddamn clock. It's just as simple as that. But they be happy with that. Oh, he's off probation. He's off probation. Okay, and tomorrow it could be a whole new different ball game.
Open the door. Check. Oh, y'all want to get this up? Check. They open the door just a little bitty crack. Just a little bitty crack. And we're gonna watch it. I'll go back and play it for y'all, motherfuckers.
Now,
I'll go back.
isn't it something that Trey Lawson, Ninja number 3, is starting his own streaming too? As he's starting off with, he needs 1,000 subs, but he's coming from being the director, the board controller, the lights controller, and partially security. He's the kick it man. He's the brother from the 5th floor living inside the Blues Clues hoes house. He's got several titles. He's got several positions, right? But now, isn't it weird that all of a sudden he's streaming? You mean to tell me that all of the work that he's done, especially one purpose of working, is getting paid? He's been getting paid, allegedly, I would hope so, or getting partial of some pay, with the plus to go along with it is you can stay here in my $2.3 million home that's allegedly in foreclosure. Stay there, right? But maybe all of a sudden Trey is doing something different because Blueface streaming is about to take a tragic turn. What do y'all think? Leave the comments below, or once I leave the stream, please leave me comments. But I'm feeling something here. I'm sensing something here. So is the content getting ready to do a 360? What's about to happen here? Because, or did Trey did not feel the need to grow his subs along the side of Blueface? Why now? Why this late in the game? Why now? Something is definitely cooking in the pot. I'll be here for it. What's going on here? What's going on here? Why all of a sudden? You say if he's on probation and his probation officer sees that clip, he can violate. That's fine. And I understand that too, APC. Yes, I get that. So everything that can happen that is on clips or on some content creators channel or whatever, showing anything after he has been released from probation, should not be held against him. That still does not mean that he cannot be brought in for questioning pertaining these current situations. It doesn't block anything, whether if these investigators would want to investigate him on. If he's not on probation, someone has to file the charges on him. Definitely. And we know that's highly likely not going to happen. Not even with Chrisean. Because if it do, some things can trigger to her. Now, what she said on her live was crazy as hell. She sat out here and going to say that this boy caught some bodies. He can turn around and say, well, yeah, I did. This is if they come and try to investigate based on this situation that's going on behind the deceased guy, right? That's supposed to be or wanted to be, allegedly, is the Junior's dad. I don't know. I don't care. What I do can sense behind the scenes about her baby is when people be saying, you know, where's the baby? Oh, well, she's out there doing this and the baby is not getting taken care of. That would be a total line of BS. You best to believe that there is somebody there that is, while Chrisean is doing everything that she chooses to do, and you don't see the son, that girl ain't that goddamn stupid and naive enough to just leave where the baby sitting at home by herself in the playpen. Really? Really? You mean to tell me she don't know absolutely nobody? She don't have nobody that's behind the scenes where she can drop and go for a minute? Come on, man. I'm like, I wish they stopped saying that. Where's the baby? Where's the baby? Go take care of Junior. Go take care of Junior. Junior looks like he's taken care of to me. He's got clothes on. He's got a roof over his head. She has been getting a lot more of his essential needs that he needs, and he's got people around him. He's hearing different voices. Different people are interacting with him, and the only time that the social workers, I would want to believe, would have any probable cause to want to take that girl's baby from her, other than all of these people out here cheering it on, take her baby, is if that baby ends up at a clinic visit with bruises and stuff all over him. If the baby is malnutrition, they're weighing that boy. They're going to look into stuff like that. They look for signs. You may have a nurse up in there that's taking his temperature, right? And they might be trained to check up underneath the fingernails or something, look between the toes for something. And these people will sit out here and be like, take the baby away from her. Like, what is she? She's not beating the boy. She's not beating him. You don't see that. And she doesn't have him clothes unless, you know, he's in a house and there's no shoes on him, or she don't have pants on him or something. So I'm totally like confused with that, but I get it. He's not on the probation. I get it that whatever is going on out here, whatever, it's possible that they can't just go and pick him up, you know. However, it still does not, just because he's off of probation, doesn't mean that new stuff can't knock at his door. That's all. You say Ninja 3, he was on there because Nevaeh was there. He called himself stalling the chat out for his commentary on the situation. What, he was going to go live with her or what? Or he was just doing that to stall the situation until she leave, because she actually left the house, right, to go to her clinic visit.
And for y'all, I swear to God, check. It took, you know how much of Rock it took to show, how much of us it took to show Rock for y'all to know exactly who the fuck it was? Oh, what the fuck, bro? This nigga went at the door, boom, boom, boom. Oh my God, I'm looking at this shit like, bro, y'all gotta be fucking kidding me. You know how I knew it was Rock? I saw him out. I saw it smile, and I know it was Rock. I know it.
Why is he screaming like that? He's screaming like, oh my God, like it's about to go down. this is he's screaming like he would have been scared to interact with her. He's like, oh no, no. It's about to go down. Right, that girl was not going to, I don't think would fight Nevaeh pregnant. No. You say the one guy that reports on Junior wishes Krishan sues him real bad. I think that she should, though. I think it's time for him to stop stretching the speculations. He's not there in his home. Sometimes he comes on and claims that he has an inside source or something that is telling him all of those things and this and this, that. I think that he's going a little bit too hard. I really do. Just to, build this, his content. He has the same numbers all the time when it comes to that girl. And he's also built a cocoon of a lot of hate. He really has. And I'm like, it's one thing to me to be telling your story, but it's a different thing when you are telling your story in the process of developing a cult to go along with you. That one is kind of confusing to me on a level like noticing what you're working with. Like, I want to be able to sit here and look in my chat and everybody's got their own opinions about something. I don't want to be the person on the microphone that's chanting something every day. And then it's getting picked up by the chat. And then the chat is repeating it and going harder in, all because of what my opinion or my narrative is, about a situation. So I'm like, I'm trying to understand why he does it, but it doesn't. When you start seeing an army build like that, it does. It starts to feel like that these people have given up the practice of free thinking, and that really sucks. Because I guess I'm built different. Because can't nobody chant no shit all day, every day. And then I'm supposed to just join in and be team this person and not really feeling that type of way. I don't feel that type of way. When I'm sitting here looking at, Krishan got clothes on his baby, where there's toys in the playpen, or there's this. Yeah, she may have drank. She may have been the reason of Junior having the formalities, right? She just may be. However, this is something that I guess I want to say have been not, I don't know if punished would be the right word, but this is something that she was given now that she has to be stuck with for the duration of life for her or Junior. And that's enough already. So it's almost like she's got the reaping what you sow. She's got it already. So what are we going to keep double, banging her across the head for? She's supposed to go through it. Having an different child from the norm is a very difficult job. It's a tough job. You got to learn all the needs and the wants. I can speak on that about Keandre. I can speak on it. And there's a whole lot of other us people or grandmothers or grandfathers that can speak on that. If you have one of your children born with a lot of health conditions, autism and stuff, she's reaping what she sowed right now. She don't have a choice through the duration of her life. Waking up, she's got to dress him unless there is some health repairs, for him, as far as getting braces for his feet and a whole lot of things. Hell, in the movie, Forrest Gump walked with them damn braces on for a long ass time until he decided to get up and run and kick them off. But she is reaping what she sowed. She sowed that seed. She is aware. She just be in denial on this social media But you best to believe when she's laying down to what was created and the things that she should have not done while she was pregnant carrying him, she's thinking about that. All that shit go across her mind. She probably hates to go, if she still has the videos, and rewatch herself. I saw the girl standing in the kitchen and it was all about Blue. And I saw her take them bottles to the mouth. I was like, oh shit. Oh shit. But she looked so distraught. She was trying to fix that sadness with alcohol. Or she was trying to do the bodily harm to the embryo at the time of conceiving. Maybe because, you know, it could have been another's man's baby. And she just tried to find, I don't know, she's trying to do something. But at the end of the day, she's the one that has to live with that. She doesn't have a choice at all. It's hers. That's the way he is. She might as well embrace it, as she tries to do a lot of it, with taking her sorrows and to the Bible, learning and receiving God. People say that she plays around with it. I think that she grasped it because the truth was eating her up. So she had to find some closeness to where something would be out here to be able to dry her tears up in a time of need. I don't think that her Bible thumping or learning it, to me, has anything to do with trying to move past a blue face. I don't. I think that she uses and picks it up to get her through the time of need of the creation of life that she brought out here. That's what I believe. That she's going to the source. So I wish her well. Wish her well, but it's not easy. I do too. I definitely do. But like she says, every movement that she makes is not everybody's freaking business. And, salute to her with that, because it's only going to give these communities more to talk about. Shout out to all of the people that decided, let me ship her some things to help get her started. Yes, it makes the people upset who have tried to help her along the way retract and start going back and forth with the blue face stuff. However, the people that did reach out to help her and send a lot of things to donate, I got to get ready to get off too, because I got 2 phone calls coming through, 10:30 and so I'm going to get myself set up and prepared for that. Here we go again. But people have to be able to separate that too. Because if you sent it to her and you wanted her to have these things to assist with her baby, then you kind of got to leave it at that. You kind of got to leave it at that. Not be like, I know, and she ain't doing shit, and she don't do it, and she back over there with that, and da. And so, listen, it is what it is. But she got a lifelong time to deal with reaping what you sow and making the best out of it. That's the card that she's been dealt with. And it's hers. It's hers. It's nobody else's baby out here. It's her child. It's her baby. But, oh well. No, they're not.
I knew right.
They're not. They definitely not.
Am I the only? Come on now. Don't y'all act like I'm the only one that paid attention.
Yeah, we saw her. I
Don't
saw
act
her
like
at the
I'm the only
door.
one that paid attention. Y'all was looking forward to. Sometimes you gotta have things that let you know who is who, because you look and then you be like, and you can't really see it. Like imagine you see somebody out and it's kind of fainted. You gotta have something that characterized them and let you know.
Somebody called him a
that's them.
lame in the
You
chat.
gotta do that. So boom, my thing in that moment was the tooth. Shit. I saw the tooth before I heard her. But that's another conversation or another story that we can tell on another conversation in a day. That's tomorrow, possibly. But yeah, so when I went back and listened to it, because I was so distraught in that moment that I rewinded it a few seconds and stopped, zoomed in on my computer. Oh, that is right. The holy hands is here. I was like, oh shit. He's actually at the door.
Yeah. Now, when he went to tell this part, when Ninja 3 was telling this part, it's funny how he didn't shed any light on how she get to the door. How did she get to that door? He didn't drop any of that tea. Nevaeh dropped the tea on who tipped the address out there. But he didn't drop the tea on whether if there was communication between Blueface and Chrisean. He didn't drop that. Yeah, it's possible. He probably didn't know anything about it, like he's emphasizing on here, being in shock, recognizing now that, oh shit, The Rock is at the door, right? And he may not have known anything about it, right? But you know what sucks about that to me is that they're supposed to be his boys, and they should be let in on some things so that they can have an option on how to move or what to say. But with Blue, and these are the filming crew, right? He wants everything to show in real time. So it'll appear to not come off scripted up. That, you know, so maybe that's why he left, you know, him out the loop. I know that if we like this and we locked in, I'm living in here, I'm doing all the filming, you're gonna have to tip me off on something. Because listen, you know that thing, if one go down, we all go down. And I want to be in a position where I can make a choice to be involved in any of this. You know what I'm saying? Because just think how Nevaeh would be feeling. Nevaeh's in there. You got Ninja 3 in there, Ninja 2 somewhere, and this woman. And you don't, the first thing the woman is going to do is believe that, oh, all of y'all in on this. Now she'll grow or start to feel some type of way about the 3 ninjas. You see how that worked? And I'm like, oh my God. She seemed pretty fond of Bodine. But since she's starting her own channel and looking to be on her channel for close to 5 hours a day, sharing probably the birth of her newborn with the community, right? You know her channel about to blow up because everybody wants to see the baby. Could that be part of the next scene also? Blueface probably got her on over there. And the same way that he's able to call or text Chrisean after this big last blow-up fight that they had leaving that mall, could be the same, the way that he all of a sudden was able to pick up that phone and text her and blue, and show up here at the Nevaeh's, before we leave out to Nevaeh's baby shower and blah. It damn might be the same way that he would be doing Nevaeh. The same shit. I'm here for it. I'm gonna watch it. I'm here for it. And I plan to pop on here when time is permitted. Because y'all, listen, I'm a working guy. I be working, I be busy, but I'm enjoying the shit show because I can look at it with a different optic, you know. I don't have to be in here bitter or mad. I'm not taking no sides. So, and I'm gonna talk about all sides of them, whether if it's good, messed up, chopped up, and screwed. I don't give a damn.
You, I ain't gonna lie. Nah, that's not a joke. I was gonna say Detective Bell, but I'm not gonna call her Detective Bell, right? I'm not gonna call her Detective Bell. But she be knowing. She be knowing and be on it, bro. Like her if she wanted to get a job and like work for anybody, I would hate to see her be a detective. I would hate to see her work for them folks. Boy, she go.
No, I don't know if that's accurate, Ninja 3, because the story out here is she was doing the same stuff to the first or the second girlfriend when she came in. So if she can be this detective that Ninja 3 is saying, then she learned how to become one through the experience of what she used to do, if the story is true, with the other girls prior to her even being in the position that she's in, right, or was in, because I'm just going to say she in, because I think she's still there. She's just kind of distancing herself to start her own money-making machine on her own channel, and she's going to be using her newborn to do so. That would be the only interest in newly discovered gossip, tea that everybody is waiting to see. Because if she's coming to do 5 hours alive on telling her truths or what each scene played out to be from all of what they were doing, everybody done seen all that shit. It's gonna get boring. But anywho, I don't know, Ninja 3, if I agree with that. I mean, you can't go pumping her up saying that she would have these qualifications to be a private detective, because now you would be saying that she has been obvious or she would be been known of knowing everything of what's been going on, and then she didn't decide to leave to do anything about it. So what is saying that she is knowledgeable or experienced enough to become a detective? Because if that's so, then she should have left when she discovered all of the goddamn shit going down and she put her pieces together, but she stayed. So I don't know if I agree with that, with him on that. She's a detective. A detective on what? She already knew that Krishan was in the picture for how long? She already knew that there was a Jaden in the picture for how long? So what was it for her to all of a sudden detect on, Ninja 3? What? Surprised that this girl showed up? Krishan moves like a goddamn ghost in the dark. She gonna pop out. It is what it is.
Goddamn.
They wanted to run her away.
Yeah, she gonna find it. She's gonna find it. They tell me some grabbing the knife. The
That's
grab
just being nosy.
Man, listen, man, I ain't nobody. Stop it. That ain't what we talking about right now. Slow down, y'all. Moving too fast. Okay, moving too fast. Slow. So boom. She keep on. She catch on. Now, I ain't gonna lie, this is the part that fucked me up.
What?
You know
What?
fucked me up, nigga? Nigga, what fucked me up was when Face looked out the door, she was right there. Then Neville looked out the door, nobody's there. And then Neville took 2 steps up the steps.
Listen to that.
Less than 2 seconds, the nigga opened the door again and she's standing there on the side. I'm like, how did she not see her like that? What the fuck? Are you serious? Either Krishan had to quick with this motherfucker, this some ninja shit. This bitch done goddamn climbed up the roof, hanging, and then when she don't know, she done dropped back down to like, bro, I'm looking at
Oh shit! He said Krishan did some ninja shit. Oh, let me finish this up because I got to get ready to get out of here.
this bitch losing my goddamn mind. I'm in here losing my rabbit ass fucking mind, bro. Like losing it. Why is it just calling me and she?
Let's take a break and continue
Yeah, he said, why are they calling him a crackhead? Is he on some type of drugs or something? I mean, I think I seen him smoke weed when they were barbecuing out there with Krishan, and he probably had a few drinks, but why are they calling him a crackhead, a meth head, and all of that stuff? Is he like that? I don't know. It says these are crackheads that talk your ear off at the gas station until you give them $1 to shut up. Listen, I just wanted to play that, for you guys because I seen it come on. I don't go over, to sub because these are the people that will definitely never, never support you. Okay. And when I know that, I know that. So ain't no need of me giving support where the support is not going to be reciprocated anyway, because they don't know they don't get involved with the small channels. They don't want to hear it. They don't do that. They all into themselves, and they definitely just not. Now, tomorrow, if I have time, I definitely wanted to play the DDG video to hear from his mouth on, how he felt about some things that were said prior with Blueface when he did his live about why he wasn't at the baby shower. But I want to hear from him. I don't want to see what all of the speculation is and this and that. He spoke on it. So I want to hear from him, but I don't have time right now tonight because I got 2 phone calls coming through, and they're very important phone calls where I just got to be on these phone calls. So that one, I'm going to have that lined up. I actually do have that one in my email, so I won't lose that. But APZ, I'm going to make sure I send it to you. If you know what I'm talking about, just make me remember to do the DDG video, because some of what I was listening to, it kind of sounded like that. He kind of threw a smaller shot back at Blueface, and it has something to do with gayism, some weirdo, some queerdo shit, and it was like he just, I don't know. I'm gonna sure in the hell listen to it tomorrow when I have time, a little breakdown time at work. But he spoke out, and I only want to hear it from his mouth. I don't want to hear it from the speculations and stuff. So you say you can see him as one of the old men with no teeth. Exactly, girl. But you know what? I just so happen to be that one. When I started dating, I just kind of wanted to imagine, especially I like long-term relationships. So especially if I'm going to be with you for a long time, I kind of want to see into the future. Like, what is he going to look like 30 years from now? But could that be part of the why so many people break up or something, because of the changes of the person? I don't know. It could possibly have some play into that, but you messed up now. Well, anywho, guess what, y'all? I got to get up out of here. I love sharing for this, but I got to get back over here because I got some things to talk about with this whole community of R. Kelly. I got to go and see now who is lying and who is telling the truth and who actually deals with. And on top of that, why did R. Kelly need a whole nother attorney for a clemency? Why? Why did R. Kelly need to have hired another attorney? Is there something else coming up? Is Bo really not on the case anymore? What happened? I'm behind on that. So I got to go catch back up. I got to go see Bookham is lying, and I got to go see what Sharon Bush is lying. Even there's a paper circulating that one is saying Bookham is not a cease and desist, and Sharon Winbush is saying that they got hit with a cease and desist. Oh my God, what is going all around here? So I'm behind on that. So I got to jump back over here and catch up on the hot tea that's piping hot over here. Who's going to jail? Did Bookham file his paperwork to take Sharon Winbush to court? What's going on? Have there been any lawsuits filed? Has Kaleidoscope lost her job over at the goddamn Waffle House? What's going on? I don't know, but I'm about to find out. After I finish these phone calls, I got to lay down, do some catching up, write my notes down. On the end of the day, see y'all later. Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. Thanks, my love, APZ, Wanda, for showing up. Wanda, I'm going to have to make you a mod. But let me know if you're okay with that. You ain't got to do no work. You just got to sit there and look pretty in the blue. But APZ out, Harlem is here. She's probably busy. And Beauty, they definitely show up. But when they're not here, Wanda, you are here. I would love to put you in the blue if you're okay. You said yes. So I'm going to do that before I leave. But you could just sit there and be pretty with me because your support has been acknowledged. I love you. You've been hanging. You've been rocking and rolling. And you became Coda's TT. How about that? So I would like to have you on board. You okay with that, APZ? I'm only taking your vote because you're here. So if APZ says I do, me and APZ have voted you into the mod family with one pack. I do, APZ. Raise your hand. It's only us to vote because I don't have any other moderators here right now. They got to be here to vote. I love you too. What's it going to be, APZ? Hurry up. I got to go. Yay or nay? She's not even voting. She over there talking about some goodbye. I need her vote. I need your vote. Oh, they won't even let me do it on here, will it? Won't they let me do it on here? All right, I'm gonna have to do it on my phone because it won't let me do it on here. Nope. Delete. No. Okay, so I'm gonna go back into the thing and I will put you in the blue. And I thank you. Any problems? Tell them Pat did it. Have a good night. Oh.